So read between the lines what is happening here. Conservative radio host, Republican strategist Lenny McAllister. I don't know, read between the lines. What is happening here?
It was a food fight last night.
There was
That's
a
what
food
it was.
fight.
That's what it was. And unfortunately, you know, we were supposed to hear about how magnificent Donald Trump was as an economist because this was a debate that was focused on the economy. That didn't happen. As a matter of fact, this was the quietest that Donald Trump was at a debate out of the three so far. You know, you ended up having the mentor going after the mentee, with Jeb Bush going after Marco Rubio, only for that to backfire. You had Ted Cruz going off on the commentators. You had the New Jersey guy looking like the guy with decorum. It was a food fight. It was a mess. This was something that allowed one or two people to look good, and everything else looked like it went off the rails. And I think CNBC had to have been a little embarrassed about what ended up happening last night.
You know, in their defense, CNBC came out after there was so much criticism, even from the RNC chair, and said basically that people who want to be the president of the United States need to know how to answer tough questions or be able to. But Lenny, back to the debate last night. So if people think that Marco Rubio came out ahead, is that something you think can stick? Or do you think this was just, you know, this is an anomaly. It was just kind of a weird one?
It's not an anomaly. If you look at the numbers, Robin, you'll see that Rubio was probably around 6th or 7th place back in August for the first debate. And if you remember, when people asked back then on August 6th, who are the 2 or 3 people you thought did the best on stage, his name consistently came up in August. He is steadily climbing forward, and in the latest national polls, he's in 3rd place, behind the 2 outsiders that were noticeably quiet and shallow last night. If there's going to be an establishment candidate, it's looking like it's no longer going to be Jeb Bush. It may end up being Marco Rubio, and that's a very bad thing for Hillary Clinton.
You know, if, as you are a Republican strategist here, Lenny, what did you think then about the Sun Sentinel's call for Marco Rubio to either have a more consistent voting record in terms of being there at work or to resign his Senate seat?
I thought it was a fair criticism, but I think he came back with a pointed statement in regards to how to deal with that. He was able to bring up other examples where there was a little bit of inconsistency with the Sun Sentinel in regards to other candidates that they endorsed. I think Bush tried to jump on that train as well, and it backfired. As long as Rubio can show that he knows his stuff, even when he's missing the votes, he should be able to get past this, just like he's been able to get through a couple of other controversies.
All right, so Lenny, we shall see if it sticks. It's so good to see you.
Likewise,
God bless. As we talk about the food fight. All right, good way to put it.